What's going on, my beautiful people out here? Muhammad Ali, one of the most electric, the most influential Black Americans in the United States as a boxer. I remember in Louisville back in 2004, I was working at a gas station, and the first time I met Muhammad Ali, I actually met the man. Of course, he was in his stages of Parkinson's disease. I met this man. I was working at the gas station. I seen a whole bunch of people going up to a window, an SUV window. And this man was out, had his head out the window signing fake $100 bills. And this man was influential for the Black community and very monumental for the Black movement. And I went up to the window knowing that this man couldn't speak. And I was like, "You're the greatest. Muhammad Ali, the greatest." And he balled his fist up. And then he ended up signing this fake $100 bill. And of course, being the age that he is or was, of course, him not being able to speak and, Parkinson's was really hitting him, he just scribbled. And you couldn't really make out the name. But that moment was a special moment for me as a Black man, for me as an individual that has actually, watched some of Muhammad Ali's monumental interviews, his speeches, him being a advocate for the Black community in Louisville and around the United States. And I'm gonna play a video here in a minute, but I wanted to talk about the brainwashing of my Black people and people of color of the white race, people of color from the white race, and how individuals vote against their own will and vote against their own brethren's will. What is going on right now with this administration and the things that they are doing to whitewash America and whitewash Black success. See, Muhammad Ali was not only the greatest boxer of all time, because he is the greatest boxer of all time, my opinion, but Muhammad Ali was a man that stood on Black business. He stood on being able to get equality in our country. And again, I'm gonna play a video here in a minute because this is something that I really question people who voted for Trump and people who support the Trump administration and what they're doing. I really question them, their education, especially Black education, and what we went through and what we're going through now, but what we had to accomplish and overcome when it comes to the racism, when it comes to Black people just trying to, get by, Black people that's trying to succeed in life in this country that vilifies us. Black people have always had to fight, not only for their rights, but other minority rights. Black people have always had to come out and defend the next man. But when it comes to Black people being protected, it's not the same. See, what I've learned about us as African Americans, people of color, whatever you want to call us, Black people, what I've learned is that we've always stepped up to try to fight for all rights, not just specific individuals. But see, Black people have always been targets. That's why you see on the news screen, that's why you see on people's platforms is the negativity in Black communities, when that's not the case. It's not the facts. See, they'll play the negativity of Black crime, drug abuse, whatever it is. They'll play the negativity, but they never play the positive things, or very rarely play the positive things that take place in Black communities. Like my church and what we do for Black communities that are less fortunate, where we go out and we hand out backpacks, before the school starts with books and pencils and things like that. Or we go out and do a cookout and try to just, preach the word of God to individuals. Or also when we help out with the homeless community, feeding the homeless, giving them toiletries, giving them things like that, giving them suitcases at our church. See, those things are not played when it comes to what Black churches do for the Black community, or what Black individuals that are trying to help out others that are less fortunate. You see, Black people have been brainwashed. The support a fascist regime, to support administration that could give two shits about them. And with that being said, I'm gonna just go ahead and play this video. Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest, like I said, a very special man that will always be special in my heart, because I knew that he was not just out there in the ring fighting other people, but he was fighting for the people in his community, the black people and other people with color. Whatever the melanin is, the dark it was, it didn't matter. He was fighting for them. Check this video out. Subscribe to the channel. This is Walt with the Just Listen podcast. Peace and love.
Black man has been brainwashed, and it's time for him to learn something about himself. When he look at television, he see White House cigars, White Swan soap, King White soap, White Rain hair rinse, White Tornado floor wax, White Plus toothpaste. They taught him when he was a little boy that Mary had a little and his feet as white as snow. Then they taught him about Snow White. Then there's the White House. When he look at television, he see these two cars, one black, one white, and they put a gallon of gas in each one to see which car can go the farthest. And every time the black car stops first and the white car keeps going. So this brainwashes the Negro, see? Then he goes to the drugstore, he orders 2 dips ice cream. He said, I want a dip of chocolate, dip of vanilla. And every time they put the chocolate on the bottom and the vanilla on the top. When the so-called Negro, the way the educational system has been outlined, he's been brainwashed. He needs to learn something about black. So when he goes to the grocery store, he goes get cake. He sees the angel food cake is the white cake, and the devil food cake is the chocolate cake. Everything bad is black. So he's been brainwashed. So now he needs to be taught something about himself so he can be proud and quit worrying you and pushing you out of your neighborhoods, quit running your daughter, and quit chasing you out of your schools. And every day you got a headache with this Negro that has been brainwashed by your kind. So now it's our job to re-brainwash him, to teach him that rich dirt is black dirt. Don't feel bad. Strong coffee is black coffee. You understand? You make your wheat be integrated. So now he feels proud. Now he's not begging no more. Now he wants to be himself. He's not worrying you no more. So he needs some black history, and he needs some black culture, so he'll know who he is and be proud to be who he is and quit worrying you so much.